So yeah, I am on top of my house. So I'm going to be fixing something on my tank. As you can see, that's the chlorine that come out the tank the last night. It's a lot, but not a whole lot. I see way more than that. Alright, so as you can see, I have two tanks. So this is a setting up. As you can see, I have a check valve right there. This is one that this is one that I recommend. I have a union, I have a lock off, shut off valve. Around here, I have a check valve. I have a lock off right there. Alright, this is something that I've long time ago. Maybe if I was supposed to do this over, I would do it differently, but this is way back. Alright, this is new, but as you can see, this stuff growing some form of, thing. It's leaking, so I am going to be fixing that. They say shoemaker never have a good shoes, but trust me, this plumber is going to fix things around his house. My house, I am going to be fixing stuff around here. Trust me. So I'm going to be working on that. I don't like the way it looks. And there's another thing I want to show y'all. I just recently, if y'all watch my video before this one, the one with the chlorine, this is the tank right here. And if y'all watch one of my videos way back when I was fixing that the float ball inside the tank, that float ball is the one that I put in here because the one that was in there messed up. Same thing happened, full of water. So I ended up putting the other one in there. It's working fine, as you can see, full of water, and it shut it off, right? So that float ball is working fine. I didn't have to go buy another float ball. That's the thing about it. Alright, this tank was leaking down there at the bottom. Bring the camera around here, you can see that's where it was leaking at. Right, as you can see, it's not leaking. So I didn't do any plastic well or none of that. Usually I would try the plastic well. Plastic well never worked for me. It might work for a little bit, then it stopped working. So I come up with a little technique that I use. I'm not going to really share it as yet because I want to see how good it's holding up before I recommend it. But it's a simple way of doing it. I'm looking at my neighbor's tank running over. Alright, look over there. You can see my neighbor tank running over. Try to tell these people, man, just do the right thing. You don't have to worry about that. Right? See my tank? None of them running over. I have the same water pressure they have, but it's not running over. Alright, so I am going to be fixing this today. That's the main reason why I am up here. So let me get started on that. I don't usually like beating on these things, but because I'm so far up here, I didn't want to run an extension cord all the way up here. But when you're beating on something and it's laying down on a flat surface, it's okay to do it. But when you're beating this way and you have this pipe going inside the wall, you don't want to beat it inside. it might damage something else. But once you have a flat surface where it's resting on, you can beat. You can beat on it. So on to the next side. Now you want to clean the surface. Clean it. Use my little sandpaper. So I turn the water off. And I don't know if y'all can see water still running from this thing. So that means one of these shutoff valve is not working properly. There shouldn't be no water coming from there. But you know, things always go bad after a while. Trying to get this thing open. So now all I'm gonna do is replace this thing, this coupling. I hate when these things start to get, like, when you use it a few times they start to get thick. I hate that. That's kind of loose. One of these days I'm gonna come up here and change. I'm gonna change all this setting up one of these days. I'm gonna do it over. I don't like to see joints and stuff. This coupling right there between check valve and the elbow. I'm gonna change all of this one of these days. Yeah, I hate to use this thing when it starts to get thick. Like when it's watery. In one of my videos I was talking about the quarter turn. See, in this case it cannot do a quarter turn. Can't do a quarter turn. I could do a quarter turn with this side, but I can't do one with that side. So it's recommended, but in some cases it cannot do a quarter turn. Alright, so that's that. It's finished. So I don't have to see that build up no more. I just don't like to see stuff like that. So that's finished. And another thing I don't like to see, as what I said before, I don't like to see joints, a whole bunch of joints on the pipe. I don't like that. That's why I cut that off, and some people would have put another joint right. I mean, they couldn't have put it, you have to change it, but they probably would have cut here and here for 2 joints or some foolishness. I rather cut that off. Simple. Just cut it off and split it open. So that's it for that. It's done. As what I say, I'm gonna share how I do that repair that tank. Simple. I don't like that plastic well. Maybe for some people it work well, but I was always looking for another way. I'm one of those type of people that just don't like to go follow everyone else. I like to do my own thing, right? So that's how I do it. So thank you all for spending this time and watch my video. Do me a favor now and give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna have a lot more videos coming. Thank you all for watching.